Hey guys, Brad here. Just going to do a quick walkthrough of milton-mini. Now it's up and running again. So I'm using NetBeans here, and I've got a setup to run on debug. So run that. It's just a couple of things in the logs I'm going to highlight. Once that's all finished, does a bunch of hibernate stuff. Alright, and that was an important bit there. Just check this bit of the logs. You'll see it's telling you that it has found a valid Enterprise Edition license. That's necessary for locking and CalDAV. That license is set to be valid until 2020, so you should be alright. Also make sure that your database is all initialized correctly and you get those last couple of logs there, so everything should be working nicely. Okay, so I'm just going to refresh here, localhost 8080, and you get a HTTP login. So this is a very simple application. Obviously you wouldn't normally use HTTP authentication in website access, but it's easy, so we'll do that here. Okay, the password there is password 8, all lowercase, and username is admin. And you can see here on the users page we have that one user, admin. Very simple edit screen there, and you can add additional users if you need more to test with. Okay, so on the Files tab, it's created a repository here. So this is using the Milton Cloud VFS library for a cryptographic file system. And the way that works is you have a repository. Repositories can contain files and folders. So what I can do, I can actually browse to that with my Explorer. I'm on Linux here, so on Ubuntu. So the UI is a little bit different for mapping a file to what you might have if you're on Mac or Windows, but it's basically the same thing. On Mac it's connect to server, and on Windows you go to My Computer and add network place. Either way you still put in a URL. Here on Linux it's the only thing is you change HTTP to DAV. Right, so the whole server is actually browsable, by the way. Right, so if I create a folder here, I'm just going to call it ABC. Right, you can see that, and I can create more folders in there. And now if I go back to my web browser, okay, you can see there's my folder ABC. Oh, okay, whoops, it's not perfect yet, hey? Okay, files, ABC, okay. Let's see if I can upload a file in here. Maybe a nice image or something. Toaster. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then we have a picture of a toaster. Right. Now let's look at calendars. Okay. So first thing you notice that I am looking at calendars under the current user, which is admin. I'm going to create a calendar called Cal1. Okay, and then we just click the link, and we're in here, and I'm going to add an event, and today is the 26th of Feb. Okay, this is using UK date format. It's been Bangui today, and right, so there is my event. Okay, so now let's set up a calendar. So I'm just going to copy and paste that URL. I'm using Thunderbird here. Again, the UI will be a little bit different if you're using a different DAV client. Now, Thunderbird doesn't support the well-known protocol to discover calendars, so you've got to pull in the full URL. On Mac products, you can just put in the base domain, and once you're authenticated it will look up the correct URL. I'm going to turn offline support off, just makes debugging easier on Thunderbird, and I'm going to call it Cal1. Okay, and you can see that my untitled test event here is appearing. Now if I put in something here, oh okay, it's not letting me edit that. Okay, not sure why. There we go. And here you can see it's changed the date. And if I don't actually have an edit for that at the moment. Right, anyway, so if I come in here and add another event, I'm going to call it test event 2. 2, save and close. And now if I refresh, okay, you can see it's both of the events are there. Okay, so that's very simple. I haven't actually looked at contacts for a while. Okay, that's just probably not done yet. But yeah, all right, we'll have a little play and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Thanks, bye.